What is happening to your data on Spotify and Tinder? Well, some people are trying to find out. A new study out of Auckland, New Zealand says all of your favorite apps are constantly collecting your personal data, all to help form algorithmic recommendations just for you. Well, isn't that nice of them? And if you really think that's why they're doing it, you're partially right. Remember the old adage, if it's free, you're the product. Researchers at the University of Auckland decided to analyze the terms of use and the privacy policies of both Spotify and Tinder for clues. Now, I don't use Tinder, but I do use Spotify, and this ought to be interesting. Spotify is a music service boasting over 100 million premium subscribers, and Tinder is a dating app available in over 190 countries. Many users consider both to be the premier companies in their respective fields. Also, researchers chose Tinder and Spotify specifically because both platforms rely heavily on recommendation algorithms. And study authors say the current versions of these documents, the terms of use and the privacy policies, are hardly user-friendly. Lots of legal mumbo-jumbo and hooey. That's what I say. And by the way, this is all in a report at StudyFinds. Please like and subscribe. Back in my day, we bought CDs and met people at school functions and the ice cream shop. Swiping left was done in person and usually to me. But then my outrageous personality would take over. None of that going on in the Kindling or the Cinder or the Tinder or whatever it's called. So here's some of what they found. Spotify's privacy policy revealed the company collected much more personal information than it used to years ago. In 2012, they collected the songs a user played, their playlists that they created, and basic personal info such as the user's email address, password, age, gender, and location. Wow, only? Nobody had to know where I lived when I bought a CD now, did they? The current policy, written in 2021, permits Spotify to collect users' photos, location data, voice data, background sound data, and even additional varieties of personal information. Photos? Background sound? Okay. If you need to see that rash I sent to my doctor, it's all yours. Have fun. But seriously? Dr. Fabio Morial from the university's School of Music said that Spotify's algorithm could be influenced by factors extrinsic to the user, like commercial deals with artists and labels. Morial also said, quote, Spotify is also likely to be pushing artists from labels that hold Spotify shares. This is anti-competitive and we should know about it. Wow, Mr. Morial sounds a little pissed. Okay, I'm going to sound old-fashioned here, but back to the CD. I like buying a CD and owning it. The artist made more money that way and nobody was all up in my business. Okay, on to Tinder. I'm afraid to see what they're going to watch here. Okay. Study co-author Matt Bartlett from the university's School of Law describes the dating app as one big algorithm. Bartlett said, quote, Tinder has previously stated that it matched people based on desirability scores calculated by an algorithm. I don't think users fully understand or know about how Tinder's algorithm works, and Tinder goes out of its way not to tell us, unquote. Oh, great. He says he thinks that the terms of use should specify how it works, but he said it's not necessarily an evil thing. Wow, there's a ringing endorsement. I know when I want to sell something, I want to say, you know, it's not necessarily an evil thing. Tinder also collects information from users' photo and video content. Good Lord. Ultimately, the team at UA didn't completely uncover how the platform's algorithms function, and I doubt you're going to find that in the terms of use and the privacy policy anyway. However, their work highlights the magnitude of the problem in general. According to the research, these two companies and many more aren't being transparent about their data collection practices. Raise your hand if you're surprised. Yeah, I didn't think so. Dr. Morial concludes, quote, with these powerful digital platforms possessing considerable influence in contemporary society, their users and society at large deserve more clarity as to how recommendation algorithms are functioning. He went on to say, quote, it's crazy that we can't find out I think in the future we are going to look back and see this as the Wild West of big tech. Do you think so? I mean, not just those guys, but all of them. Good to see the universities are catching up with what you and I already know. Okay. You can check out more info on this and other studies by clicking in the link in the description below and head over to StudyFinds.com.